Yeah, you'd have never guessed it, guys. Yesterday it was 68 degrees. We were painting on Paige's flatbed, and today, well, it's this. So it's winter again in April. Yay! But not only is it winter again, everybody in my house is sick. Tater Tot has a sinus infection. Warden has strep throat. Little Bud, he's still healthy. He just has one heck of a toothache, so we got to take care of that today. Then there's me. I think I'm okay. Well, technically I'm never okay, but I think I'm okay. Not sick-wise quite yet. Or see though, that strep throat kind of spreads through a household pretty quick sometimes. As for me, I get to go get medicine. Well, there we go. We had to wait for my neighbor to quit mowing his yard. Old timer, man. Old timer, used to live on a farm, used to run big tractors, used to do everything. Gosh, I bet he's probably 90 years old or more. And so he takes quite a bit of time to mow his yard. And you know what? I tell him, if it takes you 2 hours to mow your yard, take 3 hours to mow your yard. Because that's when farmers were farmers right there. So he takes a little bit to mow it. He got her all mowed up. Now we can get the camera out. Oh, wait, you're wondering what's going on. You guys started and there was a lot of snow. Well, it's been 3 days since I started this video. I started it saying Little Bud and everybody else was sick, Little Bud toothache and everything. So it turns out Tater Tot had strep throat, Warden had strep throat, Little Bud, he's healthy in the wise of he's not sick, but he had a terrible toothache, so we had to spend 2 days going back and forth to the dentist to get that figured out. I think we have it figured out now. In that time, they decided to give me bronchitis. Yeah. So today I'm actually able to talk a little bit. We won't be able to talk the whole time, but we are able to talk. So we can go back to what I was originally going to do 3 days ago now, that I think, still gotta take deep breaths, that I think I can actually fumble some words out. Our goal today is to balance these. Yes, these are 35-inch tires on my dually, and we tried using the balancing beads because my local tire guy's wheel balancer machine is not big enough to fit them on, so we tried using the wheel balancing beads. So we gotta break those down, break the tires out, vacuum out all the beads, and actually put them on a machine. Closest place I could find to get them balanced is in Cherokee, Iowa. Cherokee, Iowa is an hour that way. Alright, first off, you see that bonehead right there? I put Opie on there. Yeah, 7 Up. That's all I can drink right now, apparently. I put that bonehead on camera is almost impossible. I put his brother on there, put the camera down, and you know what? Looking at him, Opie's all nostalgic, you know, looking good, looking cool in the truck. Go to Jack's here, go to his side, get out, put it over there, and he puts his head way down to where the camera can't see him. So I stop again, get out, adjust it to where it's looking up at him. Well, then he starts putting his head way out, or way, you know, somewhere else other than the camera. Why don't you like the camera? Answer me. He doesn't care. Okay, so now you're wondering what is it? What is up with those stupid sandbags in the back of your pickup, Kurt? Those sandbags, well, they drive me nuts. But if I like them there, okay, let me tell you why they're there first. Okay, why they're there is Warden has been complaining a lot on how Money Pit, my dually here, rides. Now, me personally, I like a rough riding pickup, or a pickup that rides stiff, because it lets me know that I'm in a pickup and not some little car. That's why I've always liked Fords. Fords are not really known for being smooth riding pickups. If I wanted a smooth riding, like you're riding in a car feeling, I would be in a Chevy, because that's most of the line, you know, they're more of a family vehicle versus a workhorse. Unlike Ford. I'm just messing with you guys. They're all workhorses, but some of them just have perfected the suspension, and Ford has always just been a stiff riding pickup, and that's why I like them. Plus, this is a 1-ton dually. So she's been complaining a lot about the ride. So I took 400 pounds of sand and I put it up there in the front of the truck. Yeah, 400 pounds isn't going to make a difference. I could put it back here, but then it'd be in the way. The plan is, if it does make a difference, we're going to go to Cherokee with it on there today, with them back here. And if it does make a difference in the way she rides, I'm going to put a piece of plywood over them with a wood. I'm basically going to build in the whole area here and put my toolbox on top of it, so you won't even know there's sandbags in the back of my pickup. Now, there is a long drawn out thing on what's going on, why the sandbags are there, about weight. Let's shorten it down a little bit. Every pickup I've ever ran, I ran a topper on. You know, one of those big old pickup campers, big old pickup toppers. And this one even had one on it before the tornado. Tornado decided I didn't like it, so I got rid of it. That's 10 years ago. I have never put another one back on it, and I want to put another one back on it because I love toppers. They're the best thing ever to have on a pickup. Well, Warden is anti-topper. Apparently a few other people in my family are too. Yes, Mom, I read your comment about how I'd look like an old person if I put a topper on my pickup. Not my dad, though. My dad is on my side. He says toppers are awesome for vehicles. So this morning I was going to go buy a topper. This whole video was going to be about me going out to Hopper, Nebraska and buying a topper. Let's just put it this way, Warden was pitching a fit about that, so we're not going to Hopper, Nebraska to buy a topper. So that's the story with the sandbags. As for putting them in the back of the pickup, not something you want to do right now when you have something going on with your chest, because that just made things not a whole lot better. But we will muscle through. We are good to go. I actually hope they don't work. me pulling in here would have worked out just fine, but the pickup right next to me was parked at the pump that I was heading for, so we're in the truck area. That's okay. You guys really wanted to go to a truck stop. We haven't been to one in a while. I will say I'm itching to get to a truck stop. We really need to get to a truck stop. As for, are those working? Well, the answer to are those working is, yeah, I guess so. It doesn't ride as rough. The bumps aren't as boom boom, they're more of a ba-boom, ba-boom, you know. So we probably should stop by the lumber yard, get us a sheet of plywood and a 2x6. That way we can get them covered up. Realistically, the toolbox goes right there, so I'm not going to lose any bed space, but I really wanted that topper. We'll make this work. I will make this work, and I will quit whining like a little baby. No, I won't. I'll still whine like a little baby, won't I? Well, that's not too bad. 71 bucks, 23 gallons, or $2.99 a gallon. I usually don't let this thing go too empty anymore. When it goes empty, this thing has a 37-gallon tank on it, and that can hurt feelings. That can hurt feelings very badly when you fill it up. And it's a guarantee now the truck's going to ride really nice because, well, it has a full tank of fuel. Well, welcome to Cherokee, Iowa, guys. We are running a little bit ahead of schedule, so I'm not going to go in there quite yet. If I remember right, I think it's been a long time since I've been to Cherokee, this part of Cherokee. I think they have a pretty cool main street. Maybe we'll just zip down it and check it out. It's a pretty cool town here in Cherokee. I wish I had more history to tell you guys about it, but I really don't know anything about Cherokee, Iowa. I know the river, Little Sioux River, runs through here. I think it's the Little Sioux River runs through here. And it floods. It floods really bad when everything floods. Now it can't be the Little Sioux, is it? We'll have to look next time we leave town what river it is. I think it might be the Little Sioux River. I know it's a pretty cool little town though. They used to have really awesome Harley Davidson here in town. They closed up though. It was a 2-story Harley Davidson, and it was awesome. Really love how they're keeping all their old buildings. I recognize back home, they started putting some tin up on the front of their buildings back home. I don't like that. Here, though, they're still keeping that old building look. I really like that. Wow. There is a lot more businesses here than I actually thought there was in Cherokee. Ooh, good God. That Suburban almost became a hood fixture of mine. Alright, we have our tires done, and I gotta tell you, we're gonna jump back in the truck here to where I can tell you a little bit more about what they all did in here. Let's just say impressed, very impressed. Right now we're in Northside Tire up in Cherokee, Iowa, and you know, I've told you guys in the past how it's so hard to find a good tire shop. I think I found one. I think I did find a really good tire shop. I don't know how to explain in detail what they did if you guys don't know about tires already, but when you take big tires off of rims and you have to balance them up, if you don't, when you put them on the balancers, best way to explain this, when you put them on the balancers, if one side the weights are way off than the other side, and you're going to need huge weights to put on the side of the wheels. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, next time you go past a vehicle, look for the weights that are mounted on the side of the wheel, around the bead. But if you don't do that right, you can have a lot of weights around on a wheel. These guys actually took the time to dismount the wheel and dismount the tire and turn the whole tire on the wheel, remount it, and then try to balance it. He did that 3 times just for one wheel. It's been a long time since I found a tire shop that will actually do that. It's been a very long time. Most tire shops nowadays just throw it on. If it needs 4 ounces of weight, you just fill a whole tire up with the whole rim up with weights. Not many people actually take the time and do that. Tire shop's an hour and 15 minutes from my house. I found me a new tire shop. Nothing against my tire shop guy back home. Nothing against him whatsoever. But he doesn't deal with semi-tires. This place does. And then he just did a few things different than what I would have wanted done for the tires on my pickup here. These guys actually still clean the rims. On aluminum rims, that's a huge thing. You really have to clean those aluminum rims. Then they actually put the sealant around on the inside of the rim. You don't see that very often anymore. Huh. Well, by no means, you guys know I don't have any sponsors or any weird stuff like that. And I didn't even tell them I had a YouTube channel. So, Northside Tire in Cherokee, Iowa. If anybody's in that neck of the woods, even with he said they are even more precise with their truck tires. Semi-tires. Nice, very nice. Well, we're coming into a Holstein, Iowa right now. So we got roughly a little bit over 20 miles on the tires. They did it. They completely fixed the shake. There's no shake. There's no wobble. There's nothing now. It's as smooth as what it needs to be. Before, I could actually look in my mirrors. You could see how much my back tires were shaking just looking at the box. You know, the box had a little shake in them. And I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with those balancing beads, by no means, because heck, I run them on my drive tires in the semi for right now. I think I'm probably going to get them balanced when I put the new drives on. Just like right there, that little bit, those balance beads, they do not work at low speeds. They only work when they're all the way out on the tire at high speeds. Very impressed. Ah, good old Casey's. You guys are about everywhere. Swing in here, grab something to drink quick. I'm just texting back and forth with Dad, trying to figure out if he has any used lumber out there at the farm where I can build a box around around those darn sandbags. Yep, Casey's donut. No, Jax, you do not get a Casey's donut. Quit licking your lips. It's all mine, and I did not get you one. I'm just mean. What can I say? I'm sorry. I love you. So it turns out Dad does have some lumber out there. All I needed really was a 2x6 and a sheet of plywood, or get those darn sandbags all covered up. The things we do for love. Another packed house at the soccer field tonight. Won't be too hard not to scream and yell tonight at tonight's game, though. Can't yell if you don't have much of a voice. When in doubt, make your own spot, right? In the ditch we go. Out of the ditch we go. Works for me. What's wrong with your cleat? We gotta cut it?
It's a front cleat.
Alright, give me your cleat. I don't want your whole foot. Oh, this right here?
Yeah. That can't be on there.
How can it be on there? It'd be like cooler if it was.
Because for soccer, you can't keep each other. Alright, I'll be over here.
How are you today?
Good.
Good. There you go. You are good to go, kid.
Go! Go! Keep on it, Hope! Good job, Hope! Keep up! Nice game! Nice game! Way to go, Dad! Go, Jack! Kick it, boot it! Boot it, David! It's right, dude!
That dork. He just got a goal and I just put the camera down. I figured the game's almost up. Everybody's getting kind of tired. I'd put the camera down and Troy goes and gets a goal. And I miss it. Oh, mercy. Well, bud, how'd your game go?
I got my first 3 goals.
Yeah, you got 3 goals in this one, didn't you?
20-0.
Hey,
That's our biggest scoring game, 20-0.
It was kind of rough, wasn't it?
There's just one, number 22. Oh my God.
Yeah.
She would not stop kicking us. And then Morgan got tired of it at the last. She tripped her friend. 22's friend in 22.
Jeez.
Tripped her.
Soccer, I tell you what, guys, it's a serious game. Before we wrap this video up, though, I do want to go back to the house and show you something that I got a couple weeks ago. You're gonna like it. I know I loved it, but I just keep forgetting to show you guys. Well, what I got in the mail, guys, you guys are just gonna love. Like I said, I got it a couple weeks ago, and I already messaged the gentleman who sent it to me and told him I received it and thanked him and everything. But I just wanted to show you guys this. I was watching one of Trucker Dan's videos, and well, Dan, it looks like we have, like I've always said, we have talented subscribers. Look at that. Isn't that cool? That is awesome. It even has, I don't know if the camera can even pick that up, but it's got Schmidt Family Trucking right there, the town, Mapleton on it. That is just magnificent. And I love it. It's first class across the bottom. I feel a coughing fit coming. So we're just gonna say bye here. You guys keep yourself safe, and as always, I'll see you next time.